Nate, how you doing, my man?
What up?
Hey, Merry Christmas or Merry post Christmas and Happy Holidays, man. How'd your Christmas go? I know you have kids and a family. How was it? We'll start with that.
It was a little disappointing because I didn't train at all on Christmas Eve and Christmas, but it was also relaxing because I was with the family and I got to get a lot of rest and recuperation during that time. So I can't really complain. You can only have one or the other or both. So
Well, I know you got little ones at the house there, so it had to be special to have you there and seeing all that happen there, man. Do you miss being able to like celebrate and eat and stuff like that with the family, or do you get to celebrate a little bit?
I mean, maybe to other people it's probably something, but it doesn't bother me at all. I stick to my diet. I stick to the training. I didn't train during Christmas Eve and Christmas, but eating it's not a big deal. I didn't have to. Oh no, I'm not gonna eat. I'm missing out. Like it's no big deal to me. It doesn't matter.
Excellent.
So it didn't really affect me at all.
Well, my man, here we are, bro. Back in the cage, Titans cage. How do you feel about getting back there and fighting for a title you already fought for and won, man? How's it feel to get back in the spotlight there?
It feels good. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been there. I mean, I just fought Poirier. It's been over a year since I fought Poirier over there, so it feels like a good return. It's been a while, and it's gonna feel good to be back in the cage up there. Be back around that type of crowd. You know what I mean?
Well, as far as that type of crowd, bro, you fought in a ton of places, in your career. After COVID, you came out, you fought in New York a few times, came to Cage Titans, man. Where's your home turf here? I mean, you're from Connecticut, but you're fighting in New York, and you're fighting in Mass now. Are you kind of in the middle somewhere there?
I mean, I don't really have a home field because there's really there's no MMA out here where I am at anymore. So I would say either if I was gonna pick a home, it'd be either Cage Titans or Cage Wars in New York. It doesn't, but they're both of those are still 2 hours away. So it's kind of like I'm not really home there either. But I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, home is where you make it. So I don't mind being the underdog and the guest every time I come out. Like coming to this fight, I could be the challenger. Doesn't matter to me. Every fight is 0-0 coming in. To me, anyway, every fight is I'm 0-0 going into it. So the same shit to me.
Well, as far as this fight and your opponent, Tyler Smythe, he's coming from a long way also. So it's kind of interesting. You two guys coming out from further than Mass, coming in there and they fight each other. You held the title. He holds the title now, man. Do you think you're going to be the home crowd going in, or do you think Tyler's going to be taking it out there?
I'm expecting him to be the home crowd favorite, just because, like I said, I don't mind being a guest. I expect being the underdog coming in every fight, so it doesn't bother me at all. I expect him to bring a large crowd, not because I know that he brings a raw crowd, or that's what he used to. I don't know. It's just that's my expectation, that I'm always going to be the one trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be the one trying to put my name out there. I'm expecting to be the underdog, like I said.
Well, my friend, as far as underdog, looking at Tapology, they have, the picks, the fight picks. As far as in there, dude, you're winning 80% to 20% as far as like 50 people voting on this, man. So, as far as Tapology, it looks like Tyler is, as far as on paper, the underdog coming in. As far as that to you, do you think, you have the experience and you are the favorite in this fight? Not fan favorite, on paper and as far as record against record. Do you think you're the favorite here?
I haven't thought about it like that. I just think when it goes to favorites, I think does my style make a bigger impact than his style? You know what I mean? Am I going to be able to overcome his style, which is pressure and wrestling? And as far as his pressure and wrestling goes, he's pretty good at it. That's what he does. That's his game. So for me to say, oh, I'm the favorite, I don't really see it like that. You know what I mean? I got to first come over the challenge of him coming at me the whole fight, and not getting taken down the whole fight, and then staying on top of me the whole fight. So for me to just say, I didn't even know I was the favorite. For me to just say that I'm the favorite, I'm expected to win. I mean, that's not how I see it. You know what I mean? I see it as we're going to war. It's not going to be a walk in the park either way. For me, anyway, that's not what I'm looking at.
Well, looking at Tyler's, his fights and his title fight, and he fought the same dude you did in Joe. You both had finishes, quick finishes, and then fight. So this is a hell of a matchup, bro. Tyler's 6-3. He holds that amateur title. Talk about that, bro. You held that title, but you gave that title away, and you fought for another title in New York. What was the situation with that? As far as relinquishing that amateur flyweight title, were you thinking of going to pro? What was the deal with that title?
Yeah, there was a couple of things going on there. Well, for one, it was they called me to fight Tyler for the belt, the strap at the time, and I was trying to get a fight in New York, but it wasn't locked in yet. But that's the one I was trying to get against the guy that I ended up beating. And then I wasn't even sure, like, am I going to fight there or am I going to go pro? Like, I don't really know what's going on, so I'm not going to say. I know for sure that I didn't want to just jump into the fight. So I was like, I'm not going to just sit around and say I'm not going to fight anybody. Like, no, like, I'm waiting. I don't want to do that and just hold everybody up. These people are trying to get a work in. They trying to fight. I'm not going to sit there and be like, no, I'm not ready yet. Go handle your business. Do what you got to do. If it comes to that, come to the day that I go pro, fuck it, keep the fight. If I don't mind coming back and fighting you for your belt. It doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day, if I win, I get a belt. It'd be the same way if I had the belt already. If I lose, I walk away without the belt. It'd be the same thing as if I had the belt already. It doesn't matter who walks in there with the belt to me. It's the same shit.
Well, my friend, you've been fighting for the belts for the last year, bro. Coming away with one from Cage Wars, one in Cage Titans. Now you're going for that belt again, bro. Coming off your last fight, you had a first round KO. Dude, you got a bunch of KOs in your record here. As far as KOs and subs, what is does one excite you more than the other, or is a finish to you? What do you rather have? Like, what's more exciting to you as far as in that cage?
If I could pick, I'd definitely go with the knockout. But I mean, who can say, I'm just gonna go in the fight and knock him out? You know what I mean? That's a highlight right there to me anyway. That's a grand slam. But I can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna finish him with a knockout. That's just crazy. I take whatever's given to me. You know what I mean? I'll take the sub and be happy with it. You know what I mean? But I can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna go knock him out. That's what I do. I don't even have that many knockouts. I only have like three or four knockouts compared to my 8 wins. So.
Well, you have 4 knockouts and 3 subs, man. You have one unanimous decision win. Dude, you're getting it done as far as knockouts and subs, bro. The ratio there as far as finishes is 90% there, bro. Tyler, he finishes, he grinds. His last fight was a huge grind, going up in a weight class and fighting the champ and basically winning that fight up into the last few seconds. Is that a fight that you look at? Have you looked at that fight and analyzed that? Because, Tyler has a gas tank. He fights, title fights also. What'd you see in that fight? Is that an important fight to check out and see what this kid's made of?
Not really. The only thing, because I mean, he won that fight. That was his fight. The only thing he stopped, he tapped out due to exhaustion with like 5 seconds left. He could have just waited long, a little 5 seconds. So, I mean, as far as his conditioning, it doesn't say anything to me because he just held on. He didn't even have to train any harder. He just held on for like 5 seconds longer. That was his fight, and he was winning every round anyway. So, I mean, I didn't really look at that fight. I didn't look at that fight and say, hey, this is what we're going to do to beat him. We're going to grind him out. No. I looked at that fight and I was like, okay, he's a wrestler. He's going to pressure the whole time. He's going to try and take me down the whole time. He's going to try and keep me on the ground the whole time. This is what he's going to try to do to win the fight. It wasn't like, oh, he gets tired. No, I didn't see any of that. You know what I mean?
Is this a fighter that you've fought that style before, as far as Tyler's style with that grind, that wrestling, and that top pressure?
De La Cruz was a wrestler. And he's a really, really, really good wrestler. And he had some serious top pressure. But as far as stand up, he wasn't pressuring at me, coming at me the whole time. So that's what it's different for Tyler. Tyler's gonna come at me the whole time coming on his feet, where De La Cruz was, he'd sit there and, look for an opening and take a shot. But once he got the shot, it was really difficult to get off, to get to. So I expect the top pressure from Alex to be the same as the top pressure for Tyler. That's what I'm thinking. It's just the forward motion on his feet is the difference. And I haven't fought anybody like that.
As far as getting ready for this fight, bro, I know you're out of FAA, but you get some cross training in. Let's talk about who's been helping you get ready for this title fight.
Oh, Tim Flores, obviously. Isaiah Long. He's not too well known, but he hasn't had very many fights, but he's been grinding since he was 13. Justin Valentine's been big. Tony. Anthony Alvarado's been helping me a lot out. Kenny Champion, we did a little bit of work with Kenny Champion. A new guy coming up. He's a good guy in my gym. He hasn't fought yet, but he's a monster. His name is Jojo. I think it's Jojo Baltazar or something like that. I don't know. I just know his name is Jojo. I don't know his last name. But that dude's a beast. So I've been getting a lot of work in, a lot of experienced, quality guys. So, I'm looking forward to this.
Well, some of those names you mentioned are from the underdog camp, so I would imagine that's the one of the camps, the major cross training camps you're getting work at.
Yeah. I'm putting a lot of work in over here at Underdog. Like I said, I'm here 2 days a week, and nothing's switched up for camp. It's just the way it's been since I changed my schedule recently because I had some things I need to handle at home. But yeah, so even though if I'm not in camp, I'm still here 2 days a week, and I'm at FAA 2 days a week. So nothing's really changed there. The only thing that's changed is the conditioning and the cardio. So if I'm not in camp, I'm not doing conditioning and cardio. Now I am camp, I'm doing conditioning and cardio. As far as, training in the gym, I'm going hard, whether I got camp or not. That doesn't matter. I'm hitting the pads hard. I'm grappling hard. I'm wrestling hard. That doesn't change,
Excellent, my man. Well, who's expected to take the trip with you as far as this time in your corner and helping you direct in that title fight, man?
Well, obviously, I got Jeremy Libashevsky. That's my coach. That's the person I can't go to war without. He's got to be there every single time. Scott LeBree's going to be there. He's also my boxing coach. I got Tim Flores. He's going to be up my corner, too.
Excellent.
I was going to have Chris Samboy come up, but it was a change of plans. But that would have been great if Chris Samboy could have came up because he also brings a wealth of experience and knowledge with him. But I got a good corner, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, dude, it looks like you're training all aspects of this game, bro. What do we expect to see you in this title fight? I mean, we've seen all different finishes, but this might be one of your toughest battles yet. I mean, like we said, Tyler grinds, he comes at you, and he's a proven champion in a couple of promotions. What do we expect to see January 7th at Cage Titans 57?
I mean, I wouldn't say expect for me because I'm just going to react to how the fight's going. I'm going to say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and this is how it's, But I expect him to come forward and I'm going to react to that. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting a hard fought fight, a 5-round fight. It's probably going to be fight of the night. A lot of wrestling, a lot of heavy wrestling, a lot of cage work. A lot of pressure. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be like.